Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you have noticed something off about this video, it's because I'm recording at 30 FPS because my laptop uh, basically does not like running OBS, and I need to get something to like, either I need a new laptop or I need a PC, something like that, or I need to figure out a way that I can upgrade this laptop to record at 60 FPS because all the tutorials that I've been trying to use, they're not working. So if I'm sorry, you're stuck at 30 FPS and 1020 uh and 1080 by 720. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. I'm getting confused. But anyways, the main point of this video is not to talk about FPS. No, we're talking about palm trees, the beach, the waterfront property, the tax write-offs. If you haven't seen, or you are completely unaware, like you missed all the news this past month, Bloxburg got a new map and there's a new beach location. There's also a new mountain location, but no one's gonna try to want to build there. You know, what are you gonna build in a mountain? A lodge, a log cabin? No, I didn't think so. So that is why we are building on the beach, because everyone knows that beachfront property is one of the most expensive, very popular, very cash friendly. I mean, not very cash friendly, more like the opposite actually. It's very expensive to run a beachfront property, or like with all the expenses, because you can't even connect to the main sewer. You have to do it. You have to connect your sewage to the ocean or the lake or whatever your beachfront property is. So yeah, it gets expensive. Well, the main point of this video is to make it not as expensive, because right now I am broke. I am cash money poor in terms of Bloxburg. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to build a house that is both economical and can increase our portfolio, because we are going to be house flippers. Yes, you heard me first. We're going to be TikTok house flipper influencers, and we're going to make the most ugliest house ever on a budget and make millions of dollars off of $80,000. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, let's first go into build mode. Now, the trick to beachfront property is to be as close to the beach as possible. Make sure your time is as close to noon as possible. Then you want to see, let's see. I want my house to be as close to the water as possible. I don't care if a tsunami comes and knocks over all my progress, because the tsunami is a tax write-off. Yes, and my insurance can pay for it. Definitely, because I am definitely rich. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a tiny house, but it's on a beach, and it's gonna be very affordable and inexpensive. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just build. Let's just build. So as I was saying, nobody builds on the beach itself because that is very popular. That's very not very cash money of us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to build. We're gonna try to make like a two-story house, and it's gonna be. Hold on, I haven't played Blackrock in a while. It is going to be a mess, especially since I'm not using a reference photo. But basically, what we want to do is we want to make a platform house. Is that how you say it? I believe that's how you say it. Yeah, we're gonna just have as many platforms as possible to make sure that the house does not get flooded, especially during high tide, because that is very dangerous. And what we're also going to do is we're gonna have a deck, because decks are cool, especially where I'm from. And let's see, we're gonna have some stairs and ooh, what are these? Simple wall ladder. We're not gonna use that. We're gonna use deck stairs, and we're gonna put it right up to here. Or maybe we can just move this back a bit. Maybe have two squares. Maybe like that. Okay, then we can have something like this. And it can be as okay. Then we just move up a floor, and then we can just let's see, where's it at? Go to floor. Yeah, it's T to just do an automatic floor. Then we're gonna just do another floor. Actually, no, we're not gonna do the floor right now. We're gonna just do this. Maybe copy. Oh, it is right here. So yeah, let's just copy the deck for all this. The deck color so that way it's easier on us. Especially since we don't have a reference photo. I just have a vision. I have a vision in my mind of how this is gonna work out. Although that vision could very well be against us. Okay, so then we're just gonna have to make a plan what from the get-go. Let's see. I'm just gonna place a wall. Okay, so the bathroom's gonna be, I think, maybe here. Guess I want it to be like a little bit like that. Unless we do something on the lines of this. Okay, I see the vision now. So over here in this area is going to be a sort of kitchen area. This is going to be the main entryway slash living room. This is going to be the big bed, the main bedroom, the only bedroom. And this is going to be the bathroom that connects to the bedroom. And I could actually see this being not just a bathroom for like the bedroom, but maybe also a bathroom for like the whole house, especially since it's going to be like a one bedroom house. And considering how small it is, it might actually work out in our favor. Unless we do two stories. Mm, let's see how it goes. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Like that. Then we do one more like that. Alright, I see the vision. I see the vision. Okay, then we can do like a bathroom tile sort of thing. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's it at? Um, work maybe carpet in the bedroom too. Okay, okay. Okay, so now that we have the floors all colored, basically with what we want, I'm assuming that we can just start building or placing doors down. Yeah, let's place some doors down. Now, what screams beach house, actually? Let me just see right here real quickly. I'm tempted to use this door because it kind of reminds me, it kind of looks like a shack, like, but if I'm being honest, doesn't really, I don't really want to do that. I just want to be like more, so like, it's a home, like a home that's been slightly renovated. That's the vibe I'm trying to go with. And with that, we're not gonna probably have a couch unless we do something else. Hmm. We're not gonna use any windows. We're gonna use some basic things because once again, it's not necessarily the vibe I'm trying to do. Mm, we're just gonna do basic doors for the whole house. I'm contemplating doing like, hold on, something like put a door about there, but it's going to be an inward door. So, we're just going to have maybe another door like that. Then we just turn this all around like so. So that way the door can like swing open like over here, and then it swings open over here. But then again, it could cause like a door collision. But then again, we're gonna have stuff in here, and I'm not seeing much use for these corners, other than hmm, hmm. Let's see how this is gonna work. Maybe we could just maybe get away with that because then it could like so that way he doesn't like collide with the doors, and there's not like it's not obstructing the fridge or anything like that. And then this like not obstruct the bedroom, which we're just gonna quickly decorate. Maybe this is where we're gonna have the TV because we can't have anything over here because of the entryway. So yeah, we're just gonna put that in here. And it's not gonna be like a fancy bed, but it's also not gonna be that dirty mattress thing. Let's do. Let's do something like this. This kind of feels a little bit rustic house. Okay, and then that way we can just copy this door, put it over here, and then we can have a little dresser area for like to put the what I'm thinking is we put a TV on top of the what's it called? The dresser, yeah. Make sure that's not clipping into the wall, make it as realistic and as nice as possible. Let's see, where's it at? It is in probably electronics. I passed that so many times. You see, I would use this, but it's too big, so we're not gonna use that actually. What we might end up using is this one, because even though it's like not necessarily like very old, but technically due to like in modern setting it is old, but it's not too old. I remember seeing this when I was growing up, but then again I am like 20 years old, so and I play Roblox, so that's sad enough for me. Please do not troll me in the comments for being old or unk or whatever people say. But anyways, let's try to make this a little bit more We're used. So we're gonna have a little alarm clock over here. And it's gonna go. Nope, nope. I don't want it like that. There we go. Maybe a little bit like that. We could also have a TV remote. You know, maybe like they went to bed and the remote. Although I could see that going on at like a nightstand of some sorts. I don't want to clutter this too much. So we're just gonna see what else they got. What other electronics they got. I don't think they got anything else. So we're just gonna go to decorations and just see surface decor. You could see a book or two on here, like a couple of these, maybe in place of that thing. Oh, they got an engagement ring. Oh, that's doesn't look too new, but it's still new to me. I missed a lot of things in this past year. Let's go to tables. Let's see, is there an end table? See if there's something like rustic or industrial, because we got a matching set. Then okay. All right, there we go. And then we can just let's just push this so that way they were like sleeping and then they fell asleep to the TV. And they are also studying. Maybe there's a light, like a little lamp on the side. I'm thinking yes. Let's just do a plain lamp because plain is best in my opinion. Sometimes you just don't want to overdo it. And other times you want to overdo it to exaggerate a point. But that's just me personally. Let's do a sleek ceiling light too, and then we're gonna just put this in the center. Put this one too in the center, and then this one can also go in the center. Again, we're not trying to make this like um super old fashioned. Like it has been remodeled, but it's just cheap. Like not cheap, but just like on a budget per se. That's the more correct term to describe this house. However, we might do like what is it called? Either a shower, what's it called? Shower bath combination. I don't know why I was stuttering then, but we could do something like that. Let's see if it fits actually before we try anything. Where's it at? Let's see. Let's just do this. Let's see if this will work. Does work. Yeah, it does work and it fits. It's basically it fits. Hold on, let me see what it looks like. Might be a little bit too close. Let me see. We don't want it touching the wall because then it just does not look good. But then we also don't want this touching the door frame, so we might go little bit inward with the wall colliding with the wall. But I think that's okay as long as we color everything correctly. See, look here. Let me show you an example. Yeah, if you color this wall black, the whole thing is gonna be a bit. Well, maybe you have an idea on how to fix this later. But for now, it's going to be. This is gonna be like a black wall. But I'm thinking of doing like a sort of like brick sort of thing. Oh, but we don't have enough room for a sink. See, that's what I was worried about. Maybe. This is tricky. I could extend it because we have just enough room, but then we'd have like. This is very tricky. Or I could extend it this way. But then there'd be like extra room. I'm terrible with decorating bathrooms, in case you haven't noticed. However, what if we just... Let's see if making enough room will work. Let's see. Hmm. You don't know struggle if you have your toilet being next to your sink where you can just either put your head near it. You never struggled in if you haven't done that or if you have never experienced it. And let me tell you, I'm currently experiencing it because I'm struggling. Yeah. Maybe this shower bathroom combination is a bit too much. But I like having it like that. Maybe I put too many bathrooms, or no, not bathrooms, too many doors in one room. But then again, I kind of like this. Kind of like it like that, because then there's two ways you can go in the bathroom, then two ways you can get out. Mm, let's see. This could be torture. This is actually gonna be torture. Yeah, you never started if you haven't had this combination before. And you know what? Technically, you could do this in Bloxburg, so I'm not gonna complain. And let's leave this for a bit. Yep. So now the problem is we gotta have a dining area, and I think that we could just move this door a bit over, and then maybe just like that. Unless that's where it was before. Hold on, let me see if I could just. Yeah, that's not gonna move anywhere else. Okay, let's just go over here. Let's go to tables, and we're gonna do like a small table. Nothing too fancy. Maybe. No, that's way too large. I think I made this room a bit too. Or no, maybe it could work. It could work. Let's make it work. Let's see. Any chairs? Okay, it works. If it works, it works. Although I don't really like that style, so you know what we're gonna delete that, and then we're gonna replace it with something else. So let's see. What else could work? That can't work. So you know what I just realized? What if it's always okay to eat outside? You know what I mean? So what if we just have picnic table somewhere right here? Then we just rotate it. Or even better thing we could do, we could just have just an outdoor table somewhere. No, what kind of table? Ooh, a glass. That's a bit too much though. Let's see, is there a cheaper alternative? Like an alternative glass table? Damn, there's not. Let's. Yes, this one. This is what I was looking for actually. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna just go to chairs. Let's go look for a patio. Where is patio? Hmm. Let's see if I can look it up. Oh yes, yeah. There we go. I can be like near the edge. All right, so then we can just have maybe like a fenced area. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so let's see, where's the fences at? Maybe it's in build. Of course it's in build, it's always in build. What kind of fence am I thinking of? Like I want like, you know what I'm thinking? What are they called? Columns for the fence for like a deck railing. Yeah, like that. This is exactly what I wanted, except paint it maybe black. Uh, all black. Make it all black. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're cooking. This is that's what the kids are saying. Now we're cooking. All right. Mm, okay, it's coming together. It's coming together. It's a little contemporary. Let me just. There we go. All right, all right, all right. It's coming together. It's actually pretty nice right now. Mm, okay, looking at this now, it might be time to move this. Maybe not too far in, like a tile. Inward. I mean, for the outside, we're not gonna move the rest. Right. This is just to make it look nice. Because honestly, if your thing is if your like support is sort of like on the edge, it's not really realistic in my that's the way I think anyways. Yeah, see, look, it's all even anyways, it's all even. Yeah, I like this. Okay, everything is coming together now, so just gonna let's just copy to the deck. All right. Oh no. Okay, there we go. And I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, um, maybe like the top of the floors actually seeking out through the walls or something like that. But we're gonna try to fix that with my new technique that I might use. Yeah, I'm definitely using that to hide all that stuff. But yeah, let's just go back to here and let me think real quickly because maybe I want like a little. Ooh, ooh! I got an idea for out here. I like doing the outside areas because it's very nice, really, to just decorate the outside areas. You know what I mean? Let's see where the chairs at. Right here in front of me. And let's see. Let's look up deck. Nope. Or no, rocking. No. Just look. That's too much. I'm trying to look for like a rocking chair of sorts. Let's see. I mean, this could work technically, but that's not really the vibe I'm looking for. Maybe it's in comfort actually. I don't know why it'd be in comfort, but maybe it is. Wait, let me just look it up quickly. Oh, there it is. See, right where I said it was. You know what? Let's color this like one of these. I'm thinking no. Let's just do. It was this one. Oh, let me check quickly. No, that's cashmere, not khaki. So I was right the first time. You see, I'm trying to do like this color, this texture. Wait, that's plastic? Okay, then what's this then? Oh, no, I don't want no metal. I want plastic then. Let's see, where's plastic at? I don't want metal. Yuck, I want plastic. I want fake things. And that's actually, if I remember correctly, you can actually replace pillows. So let me just see if I can find a pillow. Yep, right there. Let's see. Let's do. Wait, hold on. Wait, am I doing it wrong? But I could replace pillows. Maybe not on. I thought. Wait, this is just a regular cushion. Well, I guess you can't replace on regular cushions. So we'll just color this blue. Yeah, hopefully it'll just fix it. Okay, so the idea I had for over here was like having a little bookcase so that way people could get inside, keep their books safe, and then read outside. Although this is gonna be like how do you say, covered. It's gonna be covered with like some sort of roof or some sorts. But yeah, let's just go to storage, and then we're just gonna go to a bookcase. Ooh, a corner bookcase. Oh, I like that. Mm, yeah, let's just get that. And then we're gonna have some decorations, maybe some surface decor. Let's have ordered books actually. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can fix this. Okay, hold on. Nope, that's not what I wanted to click. Silly books. Alright, so maybe that can go on there. Ooh, I have an idea. What if this guy was like a big time director at some point and he was like, oh no no no. I'm getting too too involved in this. I think he just likes books. Or maybe he was a failed actor. Mayhaps mayhaps an unfinished. Or he's planning to make a movie. Oh, that could work. Yeah, let's do that. Let me just hit the transform. Oh, wait, you can't transform this? Oh, no, wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, no, you can't. Can't even resize it? Then why have a tool where you can resize things? I mean, that's kind of dumb. If you can't, like, resize any and all objects, I mean, that'd be pretty cool. Then again, the more I'm thinking about it, it might be more about lag, if I'm being honest. Hmm. Let's see. Ooh, let's go frames. Because now we can have some pictures. Yeah, let's just do. Oh, that is huge. Yeah, that is huge. Let's do clutter actually. Let's see. Mm, some of these things might be too big for this. What is it called? Bookcase. Because more and more. Yeah, that's not gonna fit anywhere. Oh yeah, glasses for the reading glasses. That way they can read. Hold on. If I just place this the right way, it's not. Alright, there. There, like that. Then we're gonna have. Nah, that's too big. Especially for over there. Maybe there's a pest. Or like the ocean. Because of the amount of stuff that gets in there. Like the bugs and all that stuff. Ooh, a scrapple like an up on the tippity top of this shelf. Tippity tip tippity top. So that way you can remember the true meaning of Christmas or something. I don't know. And then we're gonna have a little briefcase over here because he's a working man. Hmm. Motion. Nah, that's two. Or let's put it right over here. Be like one of those books that he didn't really get to finish. You want a sleeping mask, maybe because he has trouble sleeping at night. I should know. It is. What time is it right now? 3:06 in the morning? Not too bad. Oh, and then you can have a credit card missing behind the TV because he is very, very forgetful. Reminds me of someone. I wonder who. Well, let's do the magazines close to the stove. Like he's been super busy. Speaking of the kitchen area, we might do a little bit of appliance work over here. So let's just go back to decorate appliances. Maybe we'll have a little coffee maker near the the fridge for stuff, and then we could have a little blender. Yep. Ooh, a toaster too. Gotta have them toast. And then, oh, that would be so cool to have. I just saw that. That is so. I want it, but I really don't think that it fits. Really, I missed a lot of retro stuff. But I'm here now, so I this could be a future build in the future. The future. Wait, is that all? They got a retro stove? Oh my god, I missed a lot. I really hope this comes out in like a decent quality because I'm being honest with you. I don't feel like how do you say doing all this work for basically nothing. Who am I kidding? I'm doing all this work for like 5 views at best, maybe. But I think that's okay. Maybe I need to be humbled sometimes. Sometimes it's good to take a break from shorts and just TikTok and all that stuff because, to be honest, it just drains a lot. I mean, it's basically doing nothing, but it's just boring. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. It's boring. What kind of counter is this actually? Let's see. What counter is this? Because I want to match it. It is a shaker counter, so we're gonna do shaker cabinets. I don't know, cabinets. Yeah, cabinets. Hmm? I think I had a stroke. Okay, that could work up there so that we can have a microwave up there. And then glass. Okay, okay. Let me cook for a bit. Let me cook for a bit. Let me cook. And then we're gonna, that's not what I really want. What I really want. That's not what I want, like what I really. This could work, and that could work. Oh, damn it. Thought I had a build hack right there. But no, it's just very ugly counter. Let's I move this. over here, just a smidge. Let me think for a bit. No, that was already. Okay, let me just see how close I can make this. How close I can make this guy. Let's see. Wait, did I cook? No, I burnt it. But maybe I didn't. This is a lot of mental gymnastics because look how ugly it looks. Like there's just this. Maybe if I just move this over. There's gotta be another shaker cabinets. Oh, shaker pantry, shaker, short shaker, tall rest guard cabinet, tall shaker pantry, tall shaker. Wait, what's the difference between tall shaker pantry cabinet and tall shaker? Hmm, I'm guessing the word pantry is missing. But then why don't these have? Wait, why are these not next to this? Because I organized it by price, I think, or maybe. Okay, maybe that's. No, that's not better. That just. Okay, that's worse. But it's the original, so I'll just leave it. You know how are you gonna get to there? That's my question. I'm not really feeling white or whatever this color is. So we're just gonna do a nice little. Ooh, yeah, pine cone. I love pine cone. Kind of matches the countertops. But that is so ugly. I'm thinking. You see, I'm gonna put this right there so that it just fills up. Maybe I don't need to have a cabinet for like glass and stuff. I can just have. No, that's for school stuff. We could have like something, looking for something to hold glass cabinets. Let's see, let's go to decorations actually, and then we'll just do kitchen. Yeah, kitchen works. Mm, bowl of kimchi. Oh, there's no sink over here. I think that's what's missing, if I'm being honest. We don't need no education. Stay in school, and you can too can be a massive disappointment to your parents. Hold Hold on, I'm cooking. Okay, then because the main problem with that cabinet situation was basically because I didn't have enough cabinet space, or maybe I didn't have enough cabinet room. Cabinet rustic, shaker cabinet. I mean, shaker glass. Okay, that looks a bit better. So now we just gotta clutter it up. Moreover, I don't really like not having a wall, but I guess I've seen a bunch of this, so you know I'm just gonna keep it. Let's just make sure we put like something for fire safety, just in case. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Oh, decorations. Then we go to kitchen. Let's go to spice carousel. We can just let's place this over here. Then we can have our knives sticking out. Maybe no, but we already have spices. Glass jar. Glass jars. Hmm. We can have our sugar or paprika. No, we have sugar, this thing, and this thing, and then we can have seasoning or salt and pepper. Maybe we need those. Yeah, we got salt and pepper now. We got the gang all here. Gang's all here. Maybe we could use some groceries. So let's just. Oh yes, a cereal on top of the fridge. Yes, and it could be different colors too. Wait, you can't choose different colors for the cereal? So now it just looks like I have an addiction. I have an addiction. Let's just do that. Then we can just yeah, we'll just put all this stuff over here. And then we can have like a sink. I forget which one it was. Like you're not supposed to put the sink next to either the stove or the fridge. I'm guessing the fridge because it's like electrical stuff. So we'll just put where's it at? Where's it at? Plumbing. We're gonna put the sink, the kitchen sink, right there, and then we're gonna put the decorational kitchen and empty plastic dish rack filled to the brim. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Let's just move this a little bit over there. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay, we cooked. Yes. Yes. Okay, now we're just gonna. Oh, we can't do that unless we do basic shapes, and then we can just to align this better. Unless it's already aligned. Nope, it's not. So she think that should be good. So we're just gonna leave it like that. I don't know if it's asymmetrical. If it's not. If it's what am I talking about? If it's not centered or not. But right now I think this is just a little bit of a mess. So let's just space everything out a bit. Yeah, that's not a fire hazard at all. You know what? Let's put some of these magazines over here. Like someone was reading it. Or then someone could be reading this one. I don't like that. I like it like this. Like maybe there's a book club. I like that idea. Maybe there was a book club and then they just forgot to put the books away. Oh, that could work. And just for a little bit of decorations, we're gonna put some wall plugs. So I know there are some over here somewhere, but I don't know where. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, all the decorations in the world are at your disposal. Okay, let's see. Where is the plug thingy? The plug. No, not outdoor vent. We don't need that. What we need is Outlet. That's what it was. Not a wall plug. And what am I thinking of? Probably sleep, because I haven't gone in like a long time. Dear God, help me, please. Fall asleep. Okay, where's the outlet? Just look it up. So I know there are some. I know. And electronics. You know, I never would have guessed that. Okay, there we go. So, because there's one, two, three, four electronics, and then back here we can have one, maybe one right back here, and just because for the fun of it, we'll put one right there, and then we'll just put a light switch. Yeah, lighting and then light switch. I'll put one right there. I'll put one, yikes, somewhere. You know, as funny as it is to just have someone pooping against, like, staring at the shower, I think it'd be better to have it like this. It's because of the light. Like, someone's running to the bathroom, like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. But then they can't reach it. So, maybe, maybe they just turn around in here. That's hilarious. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Where's the light switch going to be in here? Let's do right here, and maybe one right here for the kitchen. Because remember, these two were once separated. Although, maybe this one could like, they both could be like the same lights. I'm thinking let's do wallpaper now. Maybe a little bit of wall, like a wood type material. Let's see, let's look up. They're not wood. I'm thinking, yeah, like this. No, that's too much. Uh, what like a light brown, maybe like that. But also, mm, oh wow, that is bright. Okay, let's see. Ooh, I like that. That looks so cool. Yeah, that's a nice color. And we'll have it for this wall too. And maybe for like the whole bedroom. Or maybe not. Maybe yes. And then let's see what's best for the kitchen. Ooh, that looks pretty nice actually. Let's do. Maybe we'll do this actually, or maybe like this. No, that's too small. I like this a lot. So we'll do that. We'll make it. I want something like realistic. Um, Maybe a little red. Let's see what little. Ooh, that looks ugly. Okay, maybe I don't want red for dirt. Classic grass. Old cobblestone. Smooth rocks. Acoustic panel. Maybe for like a recording studio. Maybe. Maybe in the future. Ooh, that looks pretty nice actually. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not really a screaming kitchen, if I'm being honest. Mm, I'm being so honest right now. I have no idea, so we'll just do plaster, cause that's basic color to go with. Hold on, I'm doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. Let's see. Ooh, something like that could work. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, then let's do that fun one. Then let's do pretty muted color. Then we can color this something different. Now let's do fossil. That was pretty nice. Oh yeah, that's ugly green. Maybe something dark. Yeah, that looks pretty nice actually. Well, from my experience, this looks pretty nice. I mean the color scheme. Okay, now it's time for the roof. We're gonna raise the roof. Okay, let's see. Gable roof. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nobody, 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 nope. Okay, now let's see. Oh, dang. Hold on, let me see if I can just. Let's see, this one, then this one can go with this one. Yikes, that is a lot. So we're just gonna lower this down a bit. Let's see, does it look nice? Oh no, that's not what I wanted at all. That's not what I wanted at all. Can we? Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? No, 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 no. Okay, hold on. Let's see, does that look right? It will. It will look right. You just gotta trust the process. And I think I failed to do that. I think something happened with my computer or my laptop, so we're just gonna try to get this done as quickly as possible. Or my footage could be saved. Could be. That could be a possibility. Okay, okay, okay. Now, the main problem I have is how we're gonna do this. Or better thing I should do is fix this glitchy wall. So here's my plan. We're gonna just cover this wall only with the basic shapes. And you're gonna see what I mean by that in a second. So we're just gonna do a little cube. Transform. No, not transform. What's the hotkey for scale? And since we did the shortest, we're just gonna do this. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be the huge. And then we'll just do all the way up. I'm all the way up. Okay. It's all coming together. Oh yeah. It's all coming together. Let's see. We'll just Okay, now we're just not gonna clip to anything else that might. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let's see. Wait. Okay, let's just test this to see if it will work. Yeah, no, I don't think this is gonna work, Chief. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna slightly push it back. Slightly. This should work. Okay. Alright, now it's not glitching out against the wall. I did it. I'm the best person ever. Well, let's see first of all if I'm really that good. Because I think I overshot it a bit. Beautiful. Perfect. Okay, now let's see. What color do I want the whole thing to be? Let's see. Maybe I want to do like a wood panel. Yeah, like that. Okay, I've been really using that a lot. So let's just do a fun color. Let's do this. I think it was called matcha. Oh no. Or yes. No, 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 no. Yeah. Cause that tricky wall. Thank God it just saves what I want. Okay. Okay, now we just then we do panel, the acoustic panels. Then we do roof shingles. And I believe we are. Ooh, that looks. You know, maybe I'm just too easily amused. Maybe that's just right. And then we can have popcorn ceiling. Let's do ceiling first. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's coming together. Okay, so then we just. Or. Hold on. Maybe I should do like a concrete texture. Okay, now we do the worst part ever. The what are they called? The panel, like the you know how like goes like the settings. How do you do that? How do you do the settings? Um, what are the hatches? Oh, I forgot to do the windows. Let's do wall trims first, actually. Because if I'm being honest, this might be. Let's do something fun. Let's do a fun little texture. Like, let's do wood. No, not there, wood. Wood over here. Let's do. Just do plain wood, and then we can just do the color uh, black. No, let's do a color that's like not taking itself too seriously. Let's do this. Then we'll do yes, exactly like that. Let's see how that works. And that way, it feels like a wallpaper. Okay, okay, okay. Now let's do more. Because really, more is more, and less is less. So let's do flat ground. Yeah, whatever. Let's do flat ground molding on the whole area, even if it doesn't make any sense. Or maybe not in there. Maybe over here, maybe a little bit over here, maybe a little bit over here. Yes, sir. Maybe. I mean, it could work there, but it had to be colored right. So let's actually color this right. I mean, I'm not complaining. That's pretty nice color, but let's make it a little darker. Then let's add a wood grain on it. Yes, it's looking better already. It's looking better already. Yes, sir. And you guys can tell me how bad this looks in the comment section. But me personally, I think it looks best on the brown areas, like the brown painting and the brown paneling with the wood. I think that makes it all better. You know what? That looks absolutely stunning. So you know what? Let's add a couple windows now. So we're gonna have a window. No, not in build. Not in decorate. I mean, I'm losing my mind, guys. But let's add a small. And then we just do something. I don't know, something to make this less scary, I guess. Or not scary, less intimidating. Because let's be honest. Okay, then we add some blinds for the bathroom, especially the bathroom. But then again, who's gonna peep on you in the beach? It's private property. But you know what? It's better to be safe than sorry. That's what everyone always says. That's what everyone should say. Doesn't matter who. Let's see. Decorations, I think. Maybe it's in curtains. Obviously, it's in curtains. Let's do some privacy blinds everywhere. Because if we're not private in the safety of our home, then where are we going to be private from? Hmm? Mm, yeah, we'll just do the privacy blinds, and then we can have shutters. Oh yes, we can have shutters. I'm not gonna lie, I might not change those. Tempting, tempting, tempting. Let me just move this. Let's see, move this over here a bit just to give it a bit more room. And I think this is a success. I think it does basically the basic functions of a house. Now that I see it from over here, it looks super ugly. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Hey, welcome back to MTV Cribs. Today we're checking out the ugliest beach house ever. And it's on the marketplace for about $1 billion. You have to be a billionaire to have access to this house. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Bam 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 bam. Maybe over here. Oh no, my drone. Okay, hold on, my drone's being banged up. And I forgot to add the dishes, so there's that. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Budgets. Bum 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 bum. Luxurious. Bum 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 bum. Toilet seat. Bum 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 bum. Ocean view. So anyway, guys, if you want to buy this house for about $1 billion, comment, like, and subscribe, and you might be eligible to buy this house from me. Yours truly. Definitely not a scam, not a shill. But also, if you really, really do want to send me a couple money, you can send me a couple of money on my private. It's going to be flashing on the screen right now. But anyway, guys, that's going to be about the end of this video. If you want to like and subscribe, or maybe this could be like a little series where I try to make a beach community. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen with this beach lot property. Like I could see a resort actually coming from this, like an actual legitimate resort, if I did enough research or if I used actual references instead of coming up with it on my head. Maybe that could work. Maybe you could comment that. Maybe you could share, like, comment that to everyone you know. Your family, your whole lineage should know about this video. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Make sure you do like and comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. So, goodbye, everyone. I'm gonna watch TV now. I'm gonna watch TV.
No,
And you know what?
no,
I'm gonna
no, no,
watch
no, 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 no,
90
no,
Degrees.